You talk about how you're a self-professed nerd. You embrace your nerdiness and,
Yes.
and the things you love from nerddom.
Absolutely.
What are the nerdy things you're into these days?
Well, for me, it's a huge thing. I like Star Wars again. Mm-hmm. Well, it's massive.
Yeah.
Because I hated it, because before that, I loved it. And then...
Before what?
Before I hated it, I loved it.
Oh.
But then I took what Star Wars did to me really personally. I don't know if you know any other 50-year-old nerds that were mad at a movie, but I'm one of them. And so
what you're saying is you like the first three.
I liked it first, and then I took the prequels and the special editions like they were done to me personally. And
you got mad.
So last year, when people were excited about Force Awakens, I'm like, they're not getting me again. You're not tricking me again. And then my friends are like, dude, what about Han and Chewie? Did you see the trailer with Han and Chewie? And I'm like, I didn't feel anything. My heart's made of turds, you know what I mean? But then I saw it, and I went opening day, and I loved it. Like, I teared up. I cried. I cried during the whole thing. I cried at the scroll. It was like Luke Skywalker's vanished. I'm like, bah! It was like Toy Story 3 meets
I'm home. You sound like Chewie when you.
My two best friends together again. I cried when they showed the Millennium Falcon. I was like, my favorite ship from life. And, we come out of the movie.
Yeah,
it was super emotional. My wife was like, did you like it? And I'm like, I loved it. And she goes, no, you cried during the whole goddamn thing. I'm like, I'm emotional. And so she goes, well, you can talk about it to your buddy Rick. And we go to my buddy Rick's house. I'm all excited to talk about Star Wars. And I see him, and I'm like, dude, Force Awakens, I loved it. And he goes, I hated it. And then we fought for 3 hours. Like, everything he said, I had an answer to. He's like, well, the plot felt too familiar. And I'm like, familiar? Like comfort food? Like mashed potatoes, you dumb dick? Yeah, that sounds terrible. A movie made of mashed potatoes. And then we just fought everything. I'm defending Star Wars. He's crapping on Star Wars. I'm defending Star Wars, which I realized is one of the signs of abuse. Mm-hmm. You know, defending your abuser.
Right.
That's the Stockholm syndrome.
Right.
I have Star Wars syndrome. Because my friends are like, Star Wars sucks. I'm like, you don't know Star Wars anymore. Star Wars treats me like an angel when no one's around. You ever think maybe Phantom Menace was my fault? I did something bad, made Star Wars mad.